Starting a new project, one thing I've always wanted was to change up my roll bar. I want to reinforce it, but I also absolutely love the old CJ style roll bars. So my project is going to consist of chopping here, and I have a 1/8 inch wall, 2-inch pipe that I'll put there that will give me that CJ look. So a little bit nervous about this project. Nobody likes tearing into their Jeep. Well, I mean, I do. You just get a little bit nervous about cutting into something. So sometimes the best way is just get started and do something, because if I have time to think about it, I'm gonna change my mind. Okay, to get started with this project, I had an idea. I love the CJ style look, although mine's slightly different than that, but I love the look of that, so I decided to just take a chance. I went to the metal yard in town. They have a kind of a scrap yard. You can go out there and buy it by the pound. And they had quite a bit of this tubing out there, and it's 1/8 inch wall, 2 inches in diameter, pretty strong stuff. And so I bought 8 or 10 sections of that and decided to give myself some test fits, see if I was gonna like it or not. And I think it turned out pretty good. So this piece here shows the cope that is on the roll bar there as you see it. Now, as you can see, the cope's kind of complex. You can't just take a hole saw, do that, and all of a sudden you're good to go. I mean, you probably could get close, but it took a little bit of grinding up there to make sure that I get everything lined up the way that I want it. Once I got that done and got it close, then I needed to do the full bar. And the problem with the full bar is, with this complex cope, trying to get your angle on the bottom side lined up so it could be turned any which number of ways was very tough. So one of the ways I went about getting this cope, as you can see, I cut this piece down to 8 inches or whatever it was. Then I got a piece of PVC pipe and I put it back here. So on the back side here, as you guys saw in the earlier video, let me show you what I'm talking about here. On the back side, I made a replacement plate out of 3/16 and I took the tubing and I lined it up with the roll bar. So I took this here, put it around the tubing, lined it up where I wanted it to go. So you can get a better look at that. Lined up where I wanted to go. And then I tack welded this in place, and then only made it about 8 inches long. And then I took, like I said, I took this tubing, slid it over that 8-inch piece, and then that got me up close to up there. So on the other side of that PVC, I took this short piece right here, put it inside, and I kept working the cope based on the line that I've had. Now, once I got done with that, so this would simulate the piece sticking off the plate there. I would slide this over, and this 2-inch inside diameter, 2-inch outside diameter, so it fits perfectly. So that would slide all the way down to the plate, and then this tube would just sit there. and I get my next piece, slide it in top, kind of get my cope where it's going, make some drawings on it with my permanent marker, and I kept working it until it was perfect. And like I said, now trying to get the angle correctly, whether this needed to be turned more this way or not, was a little bit challenging. And the way I did that was, again, took these two pieces, slid this one down over the pipe, and then I took the small piece here, I put it inside my PVC. I coat my PVC to match this. Then I put this on the mounted piece down below, put this up top, and I kept turning it to get my cope right, in the right position. But then I had to adjust the length so I can get it to fit right. So I kept trimming off of the PVC here, and eventually it shortened up to the perfect length right there. Once everything was set perfectly, then what I did was I marked my PVC here, I marked it here, and that gave me a good line to put it on the table and keep my angles exact according to my markings there. The next thing I did is I took a full piece of PVC, or I'm sorry, full piece of metal, slid it all the way through, figured out what the distance was I needed there, so I come up with my measurement, and then I adjusted this to that exact measurement. So you kind of move that out a little bit, tape it in place, do whatever, get your exact measurement. And then I had a great starting point for the angled bar going up. It took just a little bit of tweaking as far as the cope. I like the location of the plate. It's right on a perfect angle for me. I have a little bit of room to move it forward, a little bit of room to move it back if necessary. Now that I have that done, what I'm gonna do is take a full piece of PVC, chop it the length of the tube, and I'm gonna cope out both sides of the PVC to match the angle of the metal. And if I ever want to do this again, or I have some friends come over and say, hey, I want to try that, all I have to do is take and insert another 2-inch piece of tubing, mark on it with my permanent marker, and all you got to do at that point is cope. And it'll be a very quick and easy process from that point forward. Okay, as you guys can see here, I made my plate, tack welded it in place, and all it is about a 10-inch piece of the 2-inch pipe that goes up. And what I'll do is I'll take the PVC, slide it right over the top. It comes down, sits flat right there, and that'll line me up for what I need up there. Now, as you can see, a little bit of wiggle room here, so it gives me room to go back, gives me room to slant a little bit, whatever I need, but I have some marks down on the tub here. You can see there, that's my middle ground, and that'll give me room to move it around as I need to make it fit. right, I got the slanted bars burned in. I'm gonna put some bracing on there. As you're looking at this, it'll go from about here up to the original Jeep joint, and I'm going to grind that down. I'm gonna weld that all in, so I don't have to worry about that all coming apart, but I'll have the 45-degree brace going there to help strengthen up that B-post.